White hats claim to have thwarted a false flag operation that would have seen the deep state and its neocon and Ukrainian collaborators blame Russia for a drone strike on Thursday's Thanksgiving Day parade in New York City, Real Raw News has learned. On the morning of November 25th, U.S. Marines raided a warehouse in Jamaica, Queens, that held approximately 150 Russian tactical Zala Lancet suicide drones and an equal number of fragmentation warheads, as well as hard-copy instruction manuals written in the Russian language, detailing how to arm the drones ahead of launching them against people packed in a dense environment. A source in General Eric M. Smith's office told Real Raw News. Several documents, he added, mentioned unleashing the drones during the New York City Thanksgiving parade. But other evidence found at the warehouse, fingerprints and hair follicles, suggested one of two possibilities. If Russians were involved, they had help from the American intelligence community, or the CIA set the entire thing up to frame the Russians, so the dying Biden regime would have an excuse to escalate hostilities with Russia before Trump makes his official return to power. Our source said the prints and hair samples belonged to Edward Tophauser, a shadowy CIA employee working in the agency's equally opaque Science, Technology, and Weapons Division. A former Army counterintelligence agent, Tophauser was recruited into the CIA in 2018 and, in 2022, was stationed at the agency's office in Kyiv, where he worked for Colonel Kirilo Budanov, chief of Ukrainian military intelligence. Budanov, a personal friend of Zelensky, has claimed to have survived 10 assassination attempts ordered by Putin, though such statements are unsubstantiated. White hats are convinced he had been at the warehouse, as opposed to someone planting his DNA, because his prints were pulled from the inside of a latex surgical glove found in a trash can. Our source said white hats were tipped off to the warehouse by a federal fifth columnist. He declined to share more details, saying that doing so might compromise the White Hat's intelligence assets. All the drones, he said in closing, have been destroyed.